Go big or go home. Used to play football and they had that up on the wall. This is the most important video that I've ever done. Clearly, that I've ever done since I've started doing YouTube. 10% of money that I get from auctions, from Patreon, is going towards a cat rescue facility that I believe is located in Orange County. I think it's Florida. I'm gonna share the info with you guys. There's a new thing called Community on YouTube where you can click it. It's above the trailer video, and I'm gonna post stuff that's public there. Redact some personal info, but post it up. 10% of everything I get a month, which is nothing like what a lot of people get, but 10% of what I sell and what I get at Patreon is going to go towards cats, because I saw. You don't want to see this stuff, but I have Facebook. If you're here for audio, you should continue because I'm going to get into that. I saw a picture once that was posted about a facility, and they had the picture was of a hallway of cages that was probably like 30 meters long. It was very long. And there were animals that were laying like they were sleeping all along. And then there was a man that was kneeling down with a dog that was looking happy and had his tongue out. And he was euthanizing this dog. And all of the ones that were behind him, he had euthanized already. So there were maybe 40 dead animals that were just outside of the cage where they had been euthanized. And beyond the doctor was another, I don't know what was inside the frame of the photo, another 2, 4, 6, 8 maybe. I don't know how far that went, but these dogs and cats were just sitting there waiting to get fed. They didn't know they were about to die. And then another picture showed 50-gallon drums filled with cats and dogs' bodies. I mean, do you know what a 50-gallon oil drum looks like? Well, that's what they put these in, like they're garbage, and then they wheel it out. That's a bad effect of people not neutering their pets. And I already donate money in my life, and I take care of cats. And one of the reasons that Zeos doesn't ever get flamed on by me, hardly, because Chewbacca, he loves cats. You think, well, that's such a... No, if you're an animal lover, that you understand what I'm talking about. Animal lovers give a little bit of space to fellow animal lovers, even when politics and other things come into play. That animal lover thing has got great power. Some people look at a cat and say, get the fuck out of the way. Other people want to reach down and pet it. I'm that guy. I'm not the one that wants the cat to get out of the way. Zeos is like that. So I can dig him. Nothing else about the guy do I dig. I dig that. And in my world, that's a very high. So everything that I do and everything that's coming after what I'm saying right now, 10% goes to cats. I'm going to keep track of that, and I'm also going to tell you where it goes. Makes me feel better, and I can look in a mirror and say, you're a selfish dude, man, and you speak a lot of smack. But I'm still going to sleep better because I know that I'm trying harder than other people. I'm doing it in a better way. Not a better way, my way. So that image I talked about with the animals looking like they're sleeping but they were dead, a guy kneeling down with a dog, that was traumatizing for me. I have a way to make myself happy. If a dog starts barking behind me, I usually get upset about it, but because of today's topic, if he starts barking, let him bark. I don't care. I'm talking about animals. I've talked to the people that are involved with me getting some of the items that are within the frame of this picture. Others I did not because they don't contact with me, so as far as that, they have abandoned their animals. I'm going to chase my goal, which is to get a particular DAP that's over $4,000. And in order to do that, I'm going to let go of some items. For example, like a R3 bundled with a Magaosi K5 because it's got a Bluetooth cable. Perfect pairing. You would give me an offer for that. Low to paw. Yeah, I know. I want the other one. That's why I'm doing this. The 10% will be forever. That's as long as my channel lives, 10% of everything I get. If you are a Patreon of mine, please join. And if you pay $10, a dollar of that's going to a rescue at the end of every month. Does a dollar matter? Are you in? Have you ever seen this hobby? I'm talking about the animal rescue group. Every penny counts, man. You will be contributing to that. So let's say somebody said, hey, I like the Hibby R3 and the K5. I think that's a great combo. You would send a mail to me, not in a comment. You would send a mail to Hawaii Badboy, me, and then I'm at Gmail. There's no dots or anything. That's my mail. And you'd make an offer. It would be private, and you wouldn't get the price driven up because somebody behind you is trying to outbid you. It's a private bid, but it's public. Patreons get first crack. That's the benefit of being a Patreon. I want you Patreons to know how much I appreciate you guys too. There's 31 of you now. Some of you have bailed because you want something, and I don't know what that is. This is just about sometimes giving away free stuff, sometimes selling stuff. I'm organizing myself now in a particular way. I've seen a guy go from neon-colored avatar and reviewing movies, and then recently when I checked, it's a whole new reboot of the image. I'm not changing who I am. I am where I am because I can't shut my face, and I can't not say something is not good, even though I know it's going to bother my relationship with the company. And that's why I got into where I am now, because I put myself in a corner because of my attitude. Luckily, there are some people out there that saw the value in that and said, you know what, a guy that says something sucks has value, because when he turns around and he says something's awesome, it has potential great value. And I'll point out the DM6 as an example of that. I think that among the top items that were sold during 11/11 for companies that possessed it and could move it, that has to be one of the more popular ones. This is not just on the forum that I'm a member of. This is beyond that. It is that good of an item. I knew it as soon as I heard it, and I got behind it absolutely 100%. That's not going to happen often, but when it does, I'm going to put all of my energy into getting that out, and everything else is what it is. It's average, and it's just my opinion, but I'm not going to hype anything that I don't like, and I never really did. So I have the following and the little one that I got, but you guys are all very much appreciated. I am where I am now because of your viewing. And even that cell phone that I did, some people bought that. Some people bought that. That link actually worked, and they contacted me and said that was great. So you guys helped me in so many ways. I'm going to give 10% of what you give me to cats. If you're a dog lover, you get it, man. And to be honest with you, they rescue dogs and cats. So I'm talking about cats mostly, but that picture had dogs and cats getting euthanized. And this woman in particular on Facebook who runs the org, she rescues cats because of maybe the size of her home, but she takes care of dogs, and she links and shares posts for dogs that are going to get euthanized if they don't find a sponsor by the end of a certain day or so. This money is important. I am going to be selling items because I'm looking to get a particular item for myself. In the process of doing that, 10% of... So I'm not going to get my item and then 10% of stuff after that. 10% of everything I get from the moment this video hits is going to be going to them. And I will share with you who them is. I have to pin it down and develop a relationship with them, because I will be sending them money monthly. I want to be the best audio YouTuber, and it's never going to be from editing. It's never going to be from quality of camera or quality of microphone. It can only be me being myself, and I'm a blunt, bristling asshole that loves animals. I can use that to my advantage, because there's a lot of people that can take the bristling stuff and extrapolate the honesty, opinion. Honesty, it's an opinion of, it's a true opinion of an item, and it's not going to be followed by another one that's better. It's not, the DM6 is not ever going to be part of this, because I genuinely love it and find it to be maybe one of the finest IEMs I've ever put in my ears in my life. I don't need to push it anymore. The sale's over. It's just that damn good. People sometimes are not going to like it, but tell me a set that some people don't like. So I'm going to be getting rid of this, and with a set of IEMs that you've seen. For example, the Maga OC401s plus this. Good combo. You could bid on that. The Zishan DSD. This plus, the Tone King BO1, the planars. It's got an EQ. Or maybe that would be better with that. So you can take a look at my videos. The DM6 is not optional. But the Astel and Kern is, I love this and I don't want to lose it, but I got things I want. And 10% goes to Animal Rescue. So this is available for bid. Patreon's first bid and everybody else. I bought this with my money completely. Things that I paid partially for or were sent to me, I've already checked in. I said, I'm going to try to get this other thing. It's going to be my main unit for doing reviews. It's going to include some things that were sent to me. Are you okay with that? They said, we're absolutely totally fine with that. Think that the 10% for the animals is a great idea. So, if you want to come in here and say anything about profiting from stuff that you didn't, that's cool. I'll probably block you because you're missing the big picture. Everybody gets in this position. I'm not going to put all this stuff in storage. You say, well, you want to compare it later. That happens so rarely. So rarely. And I've got videos that I can look at and watch and see what my opinion was. It's not going to change. It's not really worth it. This can help me get something and also help a cat, or it can sit on a shelf. For me, that's an easy choice. Okay? So I've not wasted 11 minutes. I almost said that. So this and a combo of a Chi-Fi AM you've seen. You can make a bid on it. This and a combo. I think this because it comes with the Bluetooth cable, the Magosi K5. I think it's called the K5. And the Hibby, that would be a great combo. The Low2 and got the Secret Garden, TFC Secret Garden, and the F1, or the TFC and the Zishan might be a good combo. OSV3 plus this, that could be a good combo. These are all available to you guys for me to chase a goal. And Patreons, you get a thank you once again. Everybody that comments on my channel, thank you. The Patreons have helped me really get a foothold and have options that I might not have had otherwise. So thank you. So Patreons, you're doing a good thing. The money that you pay to this point, and from this point forward, is going to go towards a good cause and not just me wanting to buy equipment, which I don't want to buy except for that DAP, or improve my editing. That's never going to happen. I'm not going to change who I am. I'm just going to change the structure of what I do, and that is give back. And I'm not going to give back to people because I don't care so much about people. Sorry, man. That's the way I roll. I love myself some animals, though. And a lot of them need help. I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I can take 2 birds gently down to the ground and hold them for 5 seconds. I don't want to kill birds. And then let them go. Instead of just 1. I can get the item that I want, move stuff that is sitting on a shelf, and I can help cats at the same time. And maybe get some patrons because they know that taking care and supporting me is also supporting animals. If you've been following my channel for a period of time, you already know that I'm a big animal lover because I talked about when one of my cats passed along. There's a picture that's right over there that's under the laminate of the table of a cat that I had for over 10 years that passed away. And I light my lights at exactly 3:45 on November 24th every year. At that moment, even though it's still daylight, because that is the moment she passed away. And I knew it because the kids that were at the preschool were getting out and waiting for their parents. So the moment that my baby from Hawaii, took her from Hawaii to Japan, passed away, I celebrated every year by turning on the star at the top of my outside tree, and just that star at exactly that moment, and then that's when the lighting season begins for me. And I've been doing that since she passed away. Animals are big to me. For people that I've insulted, I don't take it back because that's how I felt, but I got to control myself a little better, especially with the language. I can bash, thrash, slam, and burn without being overly ignorant. I have a better vocabulary than I use sometimes, so that's how it's going to be. So this is a gear video, actually, because you're looking at gear and everything in this, except for the phone, man. That's mine. I need that scroll. Is on block, and it's at Hawaii, Badboy, and then I'm at Gmail. And you can bid on it. Patrons get first bid. If you're not a patron, you ought to try to be one. And if not, you still got access to try to bid on this stuff. and this has been approved by everybody. And the only items that have not been pre-approved, I either bought or the companies have not contacted me in a long time. So that's the way that goes. 15 minutes. Best 15 minutes video I've ever done. And someone's going to thumb this down. A lot of people probably will. And those are the people I'd like to sit down at a table and look at and say, what's wrong with you, man? Have you looked at this hobby and see how selfish everybody is when you really break it down? And here I am trying to be a little bit better version of myself, and you're going to thumb this down. It's going to happen. It's the way YouTube works. It's the way people work. So that's it. You're looking at everything in this video is up, and you can get it if you want. And I only take PayPal. And any rules that exist on other sites, I don't really care. I'm not doing it on their sites. This is my platform, and this is YouTube actually. But they don't not permit this the way that I'm doing this right now, and I want to assume that they love animals too. So 16 minutes, and I'm out of here. And the next video is going to be not sure. I'm thinking about it right now. So I'm out. Thank you guys, big time. The holiday season's coming, and I want to have a good Christmas. I want to do good. I want to be a better me next year, but I don't need to wait till January 1st to start, so I'm going to start right now. And I'm out.